It's recording. Yep. Okay, so hi, and this is going to be a cooking show. So what I have for you today is these are some Puerto Rican seasoning, I guess Spanish chicken thighs. They have been marinating for a day with sazon, adobo, oregano, and let me think if there's anything else. Probably a little bit pepper with some oil, and they've just been sitting for a day. So what I'm going to do, I already have just a little oiled up. I have the oven set to 350. Take my chicken. I'm going to transfer it to a baking sheet. I probably would have, I probably would choose a different bakingware, but I've only been where I'm at. Like I moved to Florida, like I said, from Jersey to Florida. If you check out one of my mukbang videos, I talk a little bit about that. And you know, I've been here for like 8 months or whatever, and we moved here pretty much from scratch. We just picked up, you know, just some clothes and just picked up and left pretty much. We sold everything in one weekend, and we had to start from scratch. So all my, you know, cookware that I've been building up amongst the years, you know, I had to leave behind or sell. So anyways, so I got a baking sheet here. You know, it works. It does the job. Whatever, you know. So the oven's already preheated. So I'm going to take this. Use my oven, man. I gotta freaking clean that up. Okay. Ooch. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of this. Okay, next I'm going to prepare 2 different types of rice. Well, this one right here is not going to be much to it. It's just going to be plain white rice because the kids prefer that more than Spanish rice, flavored rice, I guess you want to call it flavored. They don't, I guess they don't want to be taken to Flavor Town. I don't know. So anyways, right here I have prepared, this is from the other night. I made mussels. So in here is like peppers, onions. I put peppers inside of it, which was kind of a big mistake. This is the first time I did that. Made a mussel sauce with peppers in it. You know, I did with white wine and just basic marinara sauce. I did. Usually I just do a plain with just sauce, maybe some garlic and onion with some white wine, of course. But this time I decided to throw pepper in because my green peppers were going bad. But the green peppers take over. I mean, they're really strong. You don't realize how strong they are. So anyways, I'm just going to take some of this. I don't want it to go to waste. Usually a Spanish rice calls for a little bit of tomato sauce. So, and I'm going to probably not put the peppers in. Oh, there goes one anyway. I'm going to have to take out those peppers because I really don't want them to destroy my sauce. You know, I try to just like use every type of leftover I have. I just don't like to waste. So, you know, I had leftover sauce from the mussels the other night. So, you know, using it in a different recipe. Just don't want the peppers to overpower. Scooping them out, even though I'm sure it'll taste fabulous with them in, but, you know, like I said, I don't want it to overpower. That little one's fine. Okay. I also want to put in some sofrito. You know, basically this is a traditional Puerto Rican meal with, I guess, my family's flair on it. I'm not very certain if this is what a true Puerto Rican dish is. Like I said, you know, in my previous videos, is that, you know, I'm of a lot of different cultures, and one of them is Puerto Rican. And although my dad did remember, or he might have called his mom and dad over on the telephone and asked them what her rice and beans recipe was, and it did call for these ingredients. She might have put something different, like recato in it also, which is, I guess it's more cilantro based. Sofrito. This is more like tomato based. And then the recato is, oh, something's biting me. Don't mind me. Got fire ants here in frickin' Florida, which I'm totally not used to, and sometimes they sneak inside your house. They want to bite you and stuff. Anyways. Alright, so I just put like a couple tablespoons of that in there, and I'm going to be putting some adobo in. So I just eyeball it. I pretty much know the quantity from making it so much. Oregano. And this is only a little small pot because, like I said, this is only for me and my husband. And then the children, they're going to have the white rice. My little baby, he might have some of this one because, you know, their taste buds aren't really like that picky, I guess. I mean, sometimes they're, but I don't know. Okay, so this is 1 full packet of sazon plus a half. Sazon right there. My dad always said find the one with the lid on it, because there's so many different sazons that you could buy, but this is the one that our family uses. The difference is this one has coriander and annatto, and you'll see when you go to the I guess ethnic aisle or Spanish aisle, I'm trying to think what they call it, I don't know, in the store, supermarket, and you'll see a whole bunch of sazon boxes, and the one, if you want Puerto Rican flavor, if you want to make, you know, Puerto Rican dish, look for the pot with the lid on it. That's what my daddy told me anyway. So anyways, just gonna stir all these ingredients around. And lastly, I'm going to add some, the rest of these green olives here. And let me get a plastic spoon because you don't want to be scraping the bottom of a Teflon pan with metal. My husband told me that. Don't scrape the bottom of the Teflon pan. It's toxic. So, alright, so what we're going to do is we got our chicken rocking in the oven. That's going to take some time, so I'm just going to let this sit here, and then I'm probably going to put this on like a half an hour before the chicken's done. So the chicken, I like to cook it like for like an hour and a half, like almost up to like 2 hours. This, all I got to do is add water in there and boil it. I'll show you how that's done in a little bit. And this is just some garlic green beans. I put a can of green beans in here with some fresh garlic. As you can see, the garlic is like so nice and big and slivered. I don't know about you guys, but I love garlic. And if it's nice and big like that, boy, love it. Lemon pepper seasoning I put inside there with a little bit of chicken bouillon and paprika for a little bit of country type of flair. A little water and butter. So the water lets all the flavors absorb and let them work together and to combine well. Okay, so that's what basically we're having for dinner tonight, in which I'm going to be doing a mukbang, is Spanish chicken in the oven, and the green beans and the rice here, the Spanish rice, Puerto Rican rice. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit.